trip. I mean, a little extra time getting here?
Well, we were delayed a little bit. They held us up here, so it took us a little while to get going, but it was an easy trip once we took off.
Tell me about the preparations now that you're here. Just kind of take us through the next couple of days.
Yeah, we'll pick things up tomorrow. We've had good work while we were in Madison. Tomorrow it'll be a physical workout, good work day tomorrow, and also the next day. We'll see where we are the third day. That's actually a bonus day, but then from there we'll just take a regular, take it like from a game week. We'll start tapering from there, but we'll get 3 good work days for sure.
Just tell me about coming to Tampa. Obviously, you've been here before, but the team as a whole, I mean, the experience itself, I'm sure, is going to be something that they can hold on to for a while.
Yeah, I try to share it with the kids. This is a great experience for them, and I want them to experience it. The hospitality here has been second to none. We've been here several times, and the weather's always good. When you leave our neck of the woods this time of year, you want sunshine, and it was a great feeling when we got off that plane. But the people, I know Jim and his group for a number of years, and we know when we get to the bowl site, the players and the families are going to be treated very well.
It looks as though Nikhil Williams is not here with Auburn. If he is not able to play for them, how does that change your preparation?
It won't change our preparation. I've always believed that you worry about yourself, and you worry about what you do, and you try to get your team to execute well and play well, and then see where it goes from there. But really, we really haven't changed game plans or how we go about things because of someone from the other team.
Barry, was Dan Bolts able to do anything up there before you guys came down?
A little bit. He was getting very close. Our goal was to have everybody ready for tomorrow, and he ran while we were there. He lifted. We just kept him out. We didn't want to get him tangled up. But tomorrow, hopefully, he'll be ready to go full go, and we'll get him in the mix.
When you were head coach, I don't know if you remember this, back in 2001, you guys had a tough day against Indiana at home, 63-32. Yet you bounced back the next week to beat Ohio State at their place. What's the key when your defense has a bad game against Ohio State to get them back between the ears?
Yeah, you know what? I visited with these guys my first meeting, and I wanted them to remember the last 3 games of the season and also remind them that they won 10 games. They won 10 games, and the last 3, they had to earn the right to be their division champion. And the 3 games were all rivalry games, very physical games, 4-quarter games, and it's a tough stretch. And our guys battled it out. We didn't have much left. We were missing a number of pieces to the puzzle in that game. Sometimes you have an aberration, you forget about it, and you move on. And that's what I try to get across to them. I thought their attitude during our preparation in the last 10-12 days has been excellent. I think they've bounced around. They've got a good attitude, and they're having a little fun.
What did you learn from that experience just against Ohio State, having a game like that?
Just what I said. You get it behind you. Sometimes you don't even look at the film. If you don't, you just have a day that just nothing goes right. You're not going to learn anything from it, and you sure as heck don't want to keep that in your mind. So get it behind you and move on.
Coach, have you ever seen an offense like Auburn's with the pace that they play with, and how do you guys plan on kind of dealing with that?
We've seen a number of pace teams. Our league has pace teams. We played a number of pace teams. That's the one thing I think our defense has done a nice job of and not been affected much by pace teams. I think Dave has done a nice job of figuring out a way to practice it. We've used our offense, actually 2 offenses, to simulate it. So they do it very well. They execute it very well. I've watched Coach Malzahn from afar for a number of years. I've always been impressed with his offense. He's been very creative, very, very innovative. A lot of people have really stolen from him what he does offensively, and so I'm impressed. But our guys the good thing about it, our guys will have several weeks to rep it.
When did you first notice Coach Malzahn? When did you first notice?
What I knew about him coming out of high school when he had won a state championship.